These are my top 5 TikTok fragrances in my collection. Specifically, these are fragrances that are really popular on TikTok or I discovered on the TikTok shop. First up, we've got Rayhaan's Pacific. Honestly, you can put really any Rayhaan in here, specifically Rayhaan Elixir and Rayhaan Lion. But the reason I say Rayhaan Pacific is because this actually started off the entire Rayhaan collection. It started off the huge hype behind Rayhaan and why it got so big, and for a really good reason. This smells really good, very mass appealing, got a nice sweetness, got a freshness to it. You can really wear it year round, but especially in summertime, this one really shines. But most importantly, if I didn't get into this, I would not have gotten into Rayhaan like I have, and that would have just been a tragedy. After that, we have Dumont's Nitro White. Pretty similar to Rayhaan. If I didn't find out about this one or Nitro Red, I really wouldn't have gotten into the rest of the Nitro line. But this one I actually really enjoy. Very vanilla forward, got some nice Middle Eastern spices in there with some myrrh and frankincense. Personally, I love it more than Red. I think it's more wearable and more enjoyable and not as obnoxiously loud. Especially as an affordable vanilla fragrance, it's really good. After that, we have Bharara King. This came out as like an alternative to Xerjoff's Erba Pura, and honestly, it's a really good one. Very fruity sweet, very loud too. It's got a very nice tropical feel to it also. And honestly, if you want a neck-breaking type of fragrance, this is the kind of one that I really highly recommend. After that, we have Khadlaj Gaith. Honestly, I didn't even know what this was inspired by for the longest time, mainly because I really enjoy this fragrance. And what this is inspired by is Sauvage Elixir, and I really don't enjoy that one. This comes off as a much smoother, more vanilla forward take of Sauvage Elixir, which to me just makes it way more wearable and just more enjoyable for the masses. And the good thing is the performance doesn't take a hit at all. This thing is still very loud and lasts all day. And the last one on the list, I really actually don't see a lot of people still talking about it to this day, but to be honest, it's easily one of my favorite TikTok fragrances out there. Got a very nice sweetness from nutmeg, which also adds a nice warm spiciness. There's some vanilla, some wood, some amber, juniper berries. It all just really culminates into a very nice, sexy, like nutty, warm, spicy type of fragrance, especially with that tinge of juniper berry, adding a very nice, like berry fresh, spicy aspect to it. That honestly, I'm surprised more people don't talk about it. Easily one of the most affordable, sexy, cool weather fragrances out there. So of course, I'm talking about Australia's Amazonas Sierra.